I get, we are getting so close to Halloween. So close. It's Halloween here every day for me. Halloween every day. Because I can. So we're going to do Halloween every day. So today's makeup is going to be, this is just one of the same thing. Batgirl. Kind of a Batgirl. So let's start with that. So I'm going to start with, I'm probably going to leave my brown makeup on that I have on. And then I'm going to do this gold, try to do this gold eyeshadow. Hi! You like this necklace? Yeah, I had a black and white skirt on, so it matched it. And this is what I'm going to try to do today. She has a lot of gold. Oh, look at her eyes. We'll see if we can make that. Okay, so now here you go. Here is, okay, so I was up higher with the brow. Not a mile high, but a little higher. Then I didn't go as far, like I said, I was late, so I didn't have time to do a lot with this, but I didn't go as far down on the eyes. Hi, Mary. And the lashes are up a little, okay, they're in further, and they're up. They're not right on my lash line on the outside. They're a little up. So can you tell any difference? Does it look any different? If not, then so sensitive. Hi! My phone just keeps sagging right back down. Come on, phone. Quit doing that. So, let me show you some things I got. One, the black and orange connectors. Look, these came today. So I already had all of this on. You did Batman on Jacob and his dad and on their foreheads. Oh, you wrote BM? Batman, okay. But with the U of the Batwing, by accident it said butt on their forehead. Well, that's pretty funny. Well, I'm not going to put that on my forehead. The makeup of the eyes are much lifted. You can tell. See, sometimes it's hard to tell on yourself because you're so used to looking at yourself. And so I looked at it and thought, well, I think it looks better, but you really need to ask somebody else. Okay, for a photo. Okay, here you go. Okay, so then you could compare. All right, there you go. So, this is the first thing I got. And I went ahead and just slapped it on because it matched what I was wearing. I mean, I didn't have any orange on, but I'm just wearing black and white. So I just went ahead and put it on because, you know, we only have so many days left to Halloween. And then I went ahead and got another pair since I figured I would have the black and red ones for Christmas. Or not black and red. Green and red. I guess is it green and raspberry these are? What are they? Whatever they are, they look like Christmas to me. You'll send it later. Okay, good. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, I was shocked to get this today after they're like, oh, it's still in Miami. I'm like, you could drive here from there. Maybe they did. It's only a 3-hour drive. It's been there 4 days. It must have been there for, well, we can't get a flight. What is it, going first class? I think these are red. Red and sea green. Whatever those are. So I am now ready for Christmas. The red and green. 2 of those. So I kind of got my little holiday sets here. They also have a red and white I think would look real Christmassy too. But we got to start with one. So we started with these and those, which I'll be able to wear for a few more days. Okay, let me put them back in there. And then I got, oh so favorite, I got the peacock kimono. Do you know what color I got? Did I tell you what color I got? I probably told you what color I was going to get, didn't I? If not, can you guess what color I got? Well, what were they? Black, white, and teal, right? You got the raspberry and white already. Is that raspberry and white or red and white? They may be the raspberry and white. But I think that one's red. Is it? Whatever it is, it looks red. So we're going with that. I got teal, yeah. That's what I got. There it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can't see a glare. Let's take it out of the glare. I hadn't even opened it because I didn't want to take it out at work. Can't believe how soft these are. It just feels so nice. I won't get makeup on it. There it is. I think it's going to look very nice on me. I think these are my colors. Oh. But I'm not going to wear this till after Halloween because I'm wearing Halloween colors until Halloween because it's the only time I can wear Halloween colors. Oh, you can't wait to see it on. Yeah, I'll put it on, take a picture. Oh, it is so pretty. I mean, look at the colors. How they like reflect the light. Oh, so pretty. Let me put it back in the plastic so we don't get anything on it. Okay. So that is my little stash. Did you get anything from today's stuff? I didn't get anything today. I put stuff over in my wish list. I didn't buy anything today because, you know, I just bought that. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to wait a little bit. We're going to wait a little bit. Got to pay, you know, my rent and stuff. Got to pay my electric bill. Can't say sorry. I want necklace. I want kimonos. All right, now let's see. Oh, let's see if we can do these eyes here. So I'm probably going to mostly leave the color that I have on and do the yellow. So if we do, all right, let me get my stuff over here. My concealer and concealer 0. See if we can do this without taking off the lashes. I should be able to. The thing is, I sometimes have a hard time seeing over the lashes to see what I'm doing. So we will kind of do a cut crease. And it's interesting to me that this woman has incredibly hooded eyes. Can't even see it till she does that. So I'm like, oh, there she is, my sister. Not really, but she could be. We must be kin. Does she go all the way over? Nope. Okay, almost. Well, it keeps it dark in the corner. Okay. It's not up real high. That's okay. We don't have to. I'll close my eyes and take a picture like she does. Normally, to see this on me, I gotta go like to the sky. Gotta go way high. I'll probably go a little higher just because you just won't know it's there. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this. What I'm gonna put on here once I do this. See which one of my colors is gonna go with this. Oh, you can see that. If I blink. See it if I blink. We had no rain today. It was a little warm when I went outside, so it was kind of muggy. It's actually cooler, but still feels hot. So tomorrow, okay, so now, tomorrow, which will be your tonight, I guess, I'm going to go live again. So it's going to be like 2 for you in one day because I'm going to put my makeup on in the morning because I have to put my makeup on to wear my costume tomorrow. And I need early start. So I'm probably, I have to go to bed earlier for this. I think I'm going to start at 7, which will be 10 p.m. for you, I think. It's like 12 hours from now. Or, well, that's what? 11 hours. So I'm going to be a purple fairy. So I'm probably just going to do some purple makeup. And I've got some stick-on jewels to put on that. I've never done that before. Never done that. 9 p.m. I think it's 3 hours now, though. Since your time changed, I think. Because, see, like right now it's 8 p.m. So what time is it there? 11 a.m.? I think it's 15 hours, not 14, until next weekend when we change our time. Then it will go back to being that again. Okay, let's see. None of those are that color. Nope, so let's look over here. Let me look in mine. I'm trying to find what looks like that. That one kind of does. Let me look at that. I've got black on top of it. Get off it there. Okay, I think I'm going to put the yellow on first and then see what this does. I'm going to try the yellow in the James Charles palette first. because that glittery one doesn't have as much pigment. Get this out of the way. So this one is this yellow right here. So let's try that. They look so much better. Oh, good. I think just going in further made a big difference. They look less, they don't pull the eye down as much. Good. Okay. I'm looking at what brush do I want here. I think I'm just gonna use this little brush. Okay, little brush here. So some of our products, our Christmas holiday products, are going to launch next Wednesday at noon, which will be, okay, time will have changed. What would that be, like 2 in the morning for you? But you know what? I bet they will launch. They may launch in Australia at a different time. I'll have to find out when that is. I'll go to the Australian site and see. I mean, even if you just want to go look at them. But only some of them. So they're going to release. We're going to release a few of them on November 3rd, and then a whole bunch of them possibly November 10th. That's the projected date. And then possibly the 17th will be the end of them. So they're spreading it out instead of launching them all at once. They're supposed to be giving us a virtual holiday catalog soon. Normal time for you and me was 8 a.m. to my 10 p.m. Right, but then you changed time. And we didn't. But we will next weekend. Not Halloween, but the first weekend of November, then we will change our time too, and it'll go back to that. But right now, we're an extra hour apart. Because all of Maria's lives have been an hour earlier than they were before on my time. Yellow. Okay, so then she also has some under her eye. And I did do, and I was doing that at some point before, but I started dragging it in more. I did just the little bit over here and smudged it. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can. Let's see. Let's get, I'm going to need that brush in a minute. Let's try, does this brush have black on it? I got to have something that doesn't have black on it. Oh, it's got something dark on it. All right, clean brush, where might you be? Oh, how about this? No, that'll have dark on it too. I use a lot of dark, apparently. All of my brush, oh, how about this one? All of my brushes have dark. Let's clean it off. We'll just clean it off. Okay, let's try that little brush and some of this yellow, because she has it actually under here. I don't like me starting to look a little jaundiced. So how have you been feeling with your shoulder and whatever else is hurting? Have you been able to sleep? Have you heard anything about the car? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what she has. Okay. Trying to remember if I did this one before. I don't remember. Maybe I just printed it and saved it. Okay. I love the lips. The lips, like lips, it's not actually lipstick, but the gold and the black on her lips is, you know, you could be a bumblebee with this. Okay, now, oops, making a mess. Let's do, let me see. Let's go back to like maybe, What shall we use? Let's try number 16 Nirvana, the dark brown. Try not to go too far over. So I figured out what the problem is I lift my eyes, and so it looks like it's in the right place. And then later I go like that, and it's no longer in the right place. That's the problem. Is that it looks good like this, but I don't walk around like this. And then later, when I put my eyes down, it's like, oh, okay, it's drooping too far. That's the problem. But I can't put it on like this. I have to do that. So I'm trying to just go over less than what it looks like it should be. And then when my eyes go down, it's better. So we'll just keep tweaking that. Hopefully, hopefully I don't forget. Okay, that one worked good. Let's go over here to this one. Well, this is a good color compared to what she has. So you rang about a loan car, okay. And your car, it went to Sydney. You're an hour and a half from Sydney, okay. And they don't know why. Oh, so they're arranging it to come back. Well, they're just wasting a lot of time and money carting it around to, what is that, Wollongong? I don't know how to say on that. To get it fixed, and I can't get a loan car until the insurance company puts it all in other party's name. Oh, yeah. So I've been with no car. Isn't that fun? But that's okay. I couldn't work and I really couldn't drive. Yeah, and if you worked from home, maybe you didn't need a car anyway. Hopefully. Hopefully you can get food and medicine and stuff you need. Okay. Yeah, I remember from when we had that accident, which was like early 1986 when I was first married. I had just turned 23. We had been married less than a year. And I remember I told you somebody hit us. Oh, no eyes. Wollongong? Wollongong. That's probably not right either, but at least it looks more like a word I've probably seen. You had to cancel all your jobs. Oh, you have shops and chemists less than 10 minutes to walk. Oh, that's good. As long as you fill up to walk in. But we went to get a rental car because, mine had to be fixed. And so when we went to get the rental, we called the insurance company. And this also was, well, in Florida and in the United States has different states do different things. In Florida, it's called a no-fault state. Meaning, even if it's the other person's fault, you put the claim in on your insurance. And then they get the money from the other insurance company. That's just how they do it. And so, but I think they had shifted it over to her insurance company. And so we were like, okay, we need a car. And they're like, well, we don't have the money yet. Like you say, they didn't have it submitted or whatever. So they were like, well, just go rent the car yourself and we'll reimburse you. And we're like, we don't have money to rent a car. We had just barely gotten married. We had nothing. And we don't have money to now my parents did and they would have given it to us. But my dad says, no, they need to do right. And that ain't right. So we said, we don't have money to rent a car. This is not our fault. The accident was not our fault. We shouldn't have to pay money. And they're like, well, just put it on your credit card and we'll give you the check before your credit card. And we're like, this was 1986. There weren't a lot of people using credit cards. And we just got married. We're like, we don't have a credit card. We don't have credit. So my dad actually went down there and fussed at him. And he said, either you get them a car because this accident was not their fault and they've got to have the car for work. You either get them a car or I'm turning you into the insurance commissioner. They got us a car. He says, I don't really want to have to turn it into the insurance commissioner because you are not fulfilling they don't have money. They don't have and like I said, Dad could have done it. He had the money, but he wanted to make them do it right. And he did. And we were like, well, thanks. We wouldn't have known to do that. But he went down there and fussed at him. They gave us a car. The same height or higher than the inside shadow. Keep the shadow in the outer corner of the eye the same height or higher than the inside shadow. Like here, like higher. That's what I'm trying to do, is do it higher. Is this right? First thing the lady's son said when he came, had a look, was how nice and caring I was, which was nice. Oh yeah, that's good. Keep the outer corner of the eye. Okay, you're talking about this outer corner. Is that right? Outer corner, skinny. That's not skinnier. Well, if I go like this, it's close to the same height. Okay, well, let's see. Let's go to, now let's try the shimmer. Because she has, no, I don't have to do shimmer. I could leave it like this, but. So this is number 3, Blondie. And it's really kind of the same color. And it just has some glitter in it. So maybe it'll reflect the light better. So I just thought, because I've put this one on by itself before, and it doesn't show up very well on me. That shows up better. So that's what I needed. It needed a base color. So this one's Lime Life's, and the other one's James Charles. I really don't know if the gold looks all that great on me, but I'm copying her colors. Now, I don't know if she has the shimmer under there or not. Probably. She's probably only got one eyeshadow color on. I'll put a little down here too. Wet it if you want a heavier look. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can wet it. Heavier look with glitter. Let's try and see. We'll put it on top. We'll use the setting spray. Plus, it sets it, too. Stay in place better. I mean, normally this is not what I would wear. I would not normally wear this, but this is her costume. So I'm just trying to copy. Let's maybe knock that down a little bit. Yeah, see, hers is a lot lower than this. Let me see here. Go back to the brown. There. See, you can't see it. You can't see it on her either till she goes like that. Okay. Now, let's see if we can do this mask. I thought this would be pretty easy. It's just black. Your problem is you put makeup on and then take a photo, and it looks like I've got nothing on, and I have to go heavy. Yes, I do that too. Because you look at it in the mirror, and you think, oh, yeah, that's dark enough. And then you take a picture, and you see nothing. I've done that too. I've done it too. And I'm like, oh, man, I did all that work. I did all that work, and I thought it looked good. Well, it does in the mirror. It looks good in the mirror. From a distance and from the camera, nope. That's why they had us, when I was singing with the Sweet Adelines, that women's singing group, that this is where like this whole makeup thing started. When I had to learn how to do lashes, because I'd never done lashes in my life, and we were required to wear them in performances, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that. But then all of the women, most of the women, there were some younger ones there too, but most of them were older than me. And I'm like, all right, There are women in there in their 70s and 80s. I'm like, if they can learn to put on false eyelashes, I think I can too. I just have to go find out how. So I did. Went and found out, learned how. So she has black on top of her brow. Her brows are black. So let's start there. So then they had a picture of how they wanted you to do your makeup because we were all supposed to look the same. So they had kind of like a thing that you followed. And so this is where I had to man, I got to learn how to do makeup so I don't look like trash. Because I don't know. I don't know how to do this. So that's when I started watching makeup artists on Facebook and stuff. Like, okay, what are they doing? I found one girl that is a makeup artist. She's in Oregon. And she had hooded eyes. And I'm like, oh. I started watching her. That's where I learned how to do hooded eyes. Hers are not quite as hooded as mine, but she was only like 20 something. But she still had hooded eyes. Now, let's see if we can get the other one to look like this too. Hers is narrower. Well, we'll just drop it down a little then. Okay. So when we would go to a performance, we would all be sitting backstage, everybody doing their makeup, and I was kind of new. There were other new people too. But I was new, and I was like watching the other ladies. Hi, Michelle. And I would put on my makeup, and I would go, is that good? Is that good? And they would go, no. Not dark enough. I'm like, okay. So I would go back and do some more. Because I had the colors. You know, they tell you the colors to get. So we all had the same colors. And I would go again. Okay, how about now? Is this good? They go, no. Not dark enough. I'm like, you're kidding. No. Mm-mm. All right, I'll go put some, I'll make it all darker. That's where you learned your hooded eyeshadow on a bent or straight 7. Yep. And not too far out or angled on the outside to create the lift. Yep. Stage makeup has to be heavy. And so, it looked heavy to me in the mirror. That's the heaviest makeup I've ever worn, you know, and they're like, nope. And I'm looking and watching them like, what are they doing? And so I think I did it like a third time, and I'm like, okay. I felt like I looked like, how about now? They were like, I'm like, you're kidding me. And they're like, okay, here, let me tell you the key. Put so much makeup on you feel like a hooker going to a street corner, the worst one you've ever seen. And I'm like, that's what you want me to look like? And they're like, yeah. They're like, you want to almost be like a clown. You want to put that blush on so dark. And I'm like, I'm going to look horrible. They're like, Once you step on the stage and they turn on those stage lights, it's going to wash you white. They won't see it at all. And I'm like, no, that can't be true. That can't be that bad. They showed us pictures. You know, they took pictures of all of us afterwards. Yeah, I didn't look like I had a lick of makeup on. And I'm like, you're kidding me. I look like a streetwalker, and I look like blank in the pictures. I'm like, okay, I see. They were really serious. So then I started putting it on really dark. Let's see. That's pretty good. Her eyes are smaller than mine. I know, it was so funny. Every time I kept saying, now it's good, right? They go, no, you got to have a lot more on than that. I'm like, no, not really. Yep. Got a lot more blush, a lot more blush. And we had to wear true red lipstick. You finally get the hang of it, but that's hard to believe when you first start doing it. Like, oh no, you can't. You would think the light would make it show up more. Light washes you right out. I'm like, okay. I'm like, after all that work, and seriously, in that picture, I look like I had on no makeup. I'm like, I had on so much makeup. I'm like, all right then. Next time we're really going to be heavy-handed because you couldn't see it. Why is this side so crooked? I think it's because my hand's crooked over, I have to go across my body. It's always hard to do one side. But that's where I started learning to do makeup, and it's so funny because I wanted to learn how to do it well so I didn't look like a trashy streetwalker, and then they're like, no, that's what you need to look like. Oh, really? You're kidding. Nope. No, that is what you need to look like. Oh. I've never put makeup on like this on but I had never done anything on a professional stage before. So I didn't know. One time, one picture, you find out, oh, man, well, I look white as a ghost. Couldn't tell I had lipstick on. You couldn't tell I had blush. You couldn't tell I had eyeshadow. You could not tell I had black eyeshadow. Black. Not one doing this. But I'm like, whoa. All right. Fades to nothing, doesn't it? Okay. I'm probably not going to get these 100% even. Yeah, it was funny. Well, there. Yes, you need to look like a hooker. I've never done that in my life. On purpose? I'm never looking like a hooker. Mm-hmm. They said that's what they told us. The best way to know what you're supposed to look like. Okay. Not like I know any hookers, really. TV. No, from TV. Okay, I'm trying to get this spaced good here. Okay, I want to go like in the middle here. So it will be fun tomorrow to be dressed up all day in costume. My favorite part is, and I figured this out a couple of years ago, for my Halloween costumes, that whatever I am, I make sure it's something I can wear some little lacy socks that look like slippers. I don't have to wear shoes. I have to wear shoes to get in the building, but once I'm in the building, they look like little slippers, and they're just socks. I just wear socks all day. It's so comfy. Like, no shoes, no shoes. It's part of my costume. Part of my costume. Can't tell me to put shoes on. Costume. All right, let's see. She's got this sort of in the middle here. I'm like, okay, what else comfy can I wear? Mostly socks. Okay, so then she's gonna go over there. I don't have as good of a point here as she does. I've got a wider point. She's got a narrower point to hers. It's a bird. You know how they make those birds? You ever seen them draw birds like that? It's a flying bird. Okay, let's go. Let's see how. Yeah, it goes back up to pretty narrow. Okay. And then down again. Okay. Okay, not a bad guess. I gotta come to this in the middle. If I can fix that. I think it'll probably be okay. We'll see. All right, let's see now. I think I need to go. Let's see, that also goes like to the top of the middle of her eye from here. So let's start at the top of the middle of our eye. and go down and around the circle and meet right there. That wasn't too bad. I missed a little bit, but I can fix it. Okay. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, this is the bad side. I should have started, you know, they say you should start with the bad side first. I never do. Because it's easier to make your good side match than their bad side. But did I do it? Nope. You naturally gravitate to your good side for some reason. Because it's easier, I guess. I went out further over there. Okay, well, let's just make this one match. I don't think you'll see the side of my face much anyway. All right, that's not bad. Then, let's see. These look, I'm trying to figure out where these are. Like there. It's a little crooked. Little crooked. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's try again. I think it's still crooked. Just gonna keep trying. I'm gonna have it too far apart in a minute. Okay, we're gonna try that. So then, let's curve in and down. Okay, let's try that. That's not a very good curve. Oh, it's a little bridge. It looks like the Golden Gate Bridge. Okay, now. Let's see, where does this go to? We just got to do it. We just got to do it. That's too big. Too something. Let's try it again. It's more like that. Okay, it's not one that big of a circle. Ooh, we might can live with this. All right. Doo-doo-doo. Let's do all these little places. I think my bat ear's crooked over here. A little bit. The other one is shaped so much better. Well, I can fix it with concealer. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to fix him with concealer. He's now a little swollen. Sure that's not too loud. Okay, there we go. Go to the edge. All around the edge. This one's really pretty easy though, because it's just one color. Trying to figure out what she has for. Wonder if maybe she used black lipstick for that. Yes, Streetwalkers. Streetwalkers makeup. That's so funny. I was like, I thought this was a nice group of ladies. Y'all are 70, 60, 70 years old. What do you think? What y'all doing? What y'all doing here? Whatever it is, I don't think I want to do it. But we were that one stage that we would do at Christmas. Hi, Karen. It's the Barbara B. Mann Center here is what it's called in town. And it's a professional level stage. They do Broadway shows on it. Like, you know, the Broadway musicals sometimes. Ooh, this kind of looks good like this. How they travel around, you know, once they're not on Broadway. So they do actual professional shows on it. So they got real stage lights. Real ones. So they are messing around on that stage. Okay, I gotta see if I can fix this mess. I think the bat got smashed right there. Somebody stepped on it. Alright, see me get my little brush. And I can find my concealer. It is buried under my kimono. Stay over there, kimono. She has a jewel on her nose. I don't have that. Oh well. Probably has a nose ring. The whole trick to this is you can't have a shaky hand. Must have a steady hand. Let's make this one look the same. Oh, looks like we highlighted it. Okay. Highlight the other side too. Yeah. That's better. At least it looks better from my end. I really am kind of liking this little foggy looking one here. Kind of cool looking. Just do like that. My nose is itching. Where is it itching? Oh, like right between. Why does that happen? Your nose don't itch all day, all night, all day, every day. Till you do this. So we are having, at work tomorrow, we're having a costume contest. That includes all the staff and the teachers and the students and everybody. We're having a costume contest. We're having grilled hot dogs for dinner, like probably not till 5 o'clock. And then we're having a door decorating contest, because everybody, the classes too, they decorated their classroom door or your office door. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to win that, because I have seen the classroom doors. Boy, they are good. I don't know how I'm supposed to be one of the judges. I don't know how I'm going to. I'm glad I'm not the judge. I'm glad I'm just one. I'm like, I don't know how we're going to pick. They're so good. And they're all down the same hall, so it's like this whole hall of decorations. They got stuff hanging from the ceiling. One of the classrooms, she did her, or the students and the teacher, they did it like the movie Up. You know, the Disney movie Up? And they got clouds hanging from the ceiling. Oh my god, that's so cute. Alright, seriously, like my nose is tickling right here, and I'm also getting black on my nose. I can't not get black on my nose when I do this. But I don't really decorate my door all that elaborate to win. I just decorate how I like it. And then some of the people we're having trunk or treat. I'm not staying that late, but. So the kids in the neighborhood or anybody that it doesn't have to be in the neighborhood. Anybody that comes by, everybody's decorating like the trunk of their car. And they're going to have different candy and different games for them little games to play. And the kids, instead of going trick-or-treating from like house to house, they can go from car to car. We've done that for several years. So it's outdoors. I think it's not supposed to rain. Hooray. That'll be a disaster. You never know in Florida, though. Never know. It can be 0% chance of rain and rain. Because the rain here does not care about the weather forecast at all. You say no rain? Yeah, I'll show you. I can be sun and rain at the same time. Ooh, I'm going to have to scratch my nose somehow. I think it's up here. That I can't tell where it's itching. It's like between, like the worst spot. Well, it's just going to have to itch. There's nothing there. Like, I wondered if I had a hair on there or something. Or a piece of fuzz. There's nothing there. Nope. It's phantom. Phantom itching. The bat's doing it. The bat. Oh, this one's cool. I really feel like Batgirl. Now, when I was a kid in the 1970s, that's when the first Batman TV show came out. Oh, I loved Batman. Actually, I liked Batgirl. Because, you know, she was cool. She had a secret room in her apartment. And she flipped it around. She had all her stuff. She rode a motorcycle. Purple motorcycle. I loved Batgirl. She wasn't in all the shows, though. So when she was not there, it was like, oh, no Batgirl. No Batgirl this one. I just wanted to watch Batgirl. Okay. Let's do a little more concealer on my black nose over here. I had the fallout. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to make this better or worse doing this. Oops. Missing what I'm doing. Oh, it's much sharper looking though, because it is a sharp looking thing. Gonna have to color in my whole nose or it's gonna look weird. Well, maybe it wouldn't. Wow. That's a cool mask. Now see, this is the kind of mask you can wear with glasses. Because I never could wear masks, like for Halloween, because the glasses are in the way. And I bought a mask one time at Hobby Lobby, and it was like a lace mask with an elastic up in the back. And it's like fits tight against your face. And I thought, oh, I bet I can wear that. This is before I was really doing much with the makeup yet. I'll put that on and just put my glasses on top. That'll work perfect. It's a beautiful mask. It looks like black lace all over the place, but it's all elasticy. So I put it on. It was so tight. It was like my face was squishing out the mask. It squished out the top, and it squished out the bottom. And I went, I look like a fat, I don't know, it just mask. I'm like, Oh, that's gonna be a no. That was such a good idea. No, this is way too tight. I don't know if it's supposed to be a kid's mask. I didn't look like it, but it was really hard. So do I have that fat of face? Maybe I got fat cheeks. I do have very poofy cheeks. Very poofy. Always had very poofy cheeks. Very poofy cheeks. So I'm like, this looks really stupid. You know, it's like if you put on a pair of pants that's too tight and your fat all squishes out the top. I've been doing that on my face. I'm like, ugh, I guess I still can't wear a mask. Then I discovered you can draw like a lacy black mask with makeup. I actually did that one year. And it's like filigree. It looks so cool. And I'm like, I can wear a mask. I can wear a mask now. Didn't put my glasses on. I can still see with my glasses. Okay. Now, let me decide what I want to do here with this black. Let's try the eyeliner on the lips. I still have a lip liner, somewhat, on my lips. Okay. Let's see what she has here. Probably need to sharpen this. Well, I just lost both the other lid. Where'd my other lid go? Oh, well. I'll find it. I gotta get my sharpener first, though. Did I drop it? I don't know. Come on, twist, twist. So one of the things... Ah! Oh, it just opened and dumped on me. Dumped little shavings all over. It's probably too full. They're little black shavings. They match. So, one of the things that is going on sale next Wednesday is the highlighter called Heart of Gold. I also found out this is only one color of 3. I just thought they were only going to have this one color. No, they're going to have 3. But I don't think they're going to have 3. I think they're only going to have 1 for holiday. And then next year, January, February, something, they'll probably release the other 2 at some point. But they said, yes, we're going to have 3 highlighter colors. And we're all like, 3? 3? You didn't tell us. You didn't tell us. You know, they love to keep secrets. And then go surprise. Deodorant will not be released until sometime next year, so I'm just going to have to use my old deodorant then. I've used my old deodorant up. I got to use it up anyway. Like cookie and cat lips. Yes. Alright. I lost the top of my... I'm going to find that later too. It's clear. Top of my sharpener. I probably dropped it on the floor. Alright, here we go. I still love doing that Cookie Monster. That was so fun. And the cat, too. It was so cute. I think it's really cool that you can wear this eyeliner since it's waterproof. You can wear it as a lip liner, too. I love how you can just use the products have like double, triple, quadruple duty. They can just do so many things. Like you can use the tinted lip balms. Do I have one out here? The tinted lip balm can be used as, here's one. Lip balm. Can be used as blush. And you can put it on your eyes if you wanted eyeshadow. It's very... it looks dark, but it isn't. It's actually barely tinted. This one's called Dragon Fruit. So it's kind of like a pinky purple, it's almost like fuchsia. Well, it's that color. And this one has grapefruit oil in them. The clear one has eucalyptus and mint. And the colored tinted ones have grapefruit oil. And I'm telling you, they have actual real grapefruit oil. And I grew up here with grapefruits growing in the yard. The house my parents owned when I was little, years and years back, at one point before they built the house, had originally been an orange grove. citrus grow. There weren't houses there. They were growing citrus. Because Florida is the top grower of oranges in the country. So when they built the house and they subdivided it, oh, it's kind of pretty. When they subdivided it, they left a lot of the citrus trees there. So we had a huge yard. Like I said, it was about 3 acres. It would have been enough to build at least 4 houses on. I didn't have that many on it, but you could have. It was like 4 lots. Big lots. 4 oversized lots. But, so there was a lot of room. But we had grapefruit trees, orange trees, tangerine, tangelo, key limes. We had mango trees. Right out the door. Go out and get a mango. At one point, my dad planted a grapevine and guava trees. We'd make pies with the key limes. One year, it wasn't until years and years later though, after I was grown, a freeze killed that key lime tree. I'm like, man, it survived all this time. That key lime tree was as big as, it was as tall as a house. Like, you survived all these years, and now the freeze gets you? Because it froze other years, too. It killed it that year. Well, we had this go out in the yard, pick fruit. Make orange juice, eat grapefruit for breakfast, pink, and yellow or white, or you want to call it. We even had a blood orange tree, which most people didn't know what that was. And it's kind of considered a gourmet thing now. Like a delicacy. Oh, blood orange. And when you cut into it, it looks like it has little veins of blood going through it. That's why I call it blood orange, because it's got a deep red, like, vein in it. And it looks like, ew, what's wrong with it? It is sweet. Oh, they're so good. Okay, this is just not writing over here. It must be wet. Let me get another napkin. Come on, dry. There you go. It won't write on spit. Just won't. But we took a bunch of oranges we got a new youth and music minister at church. I forget where they were from. Not Florida. And my dad picked a bunch of grapefruit and oranges from the yard, took them to him. And we happened to be over there like at game night or something playing with them, with their kids. And they're like, oh, let's have some orange juice. Can we make fresh orange juice with those oranges? We're like, oh yeah. Use the black or purple lippy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do, isn't it? Because this is not working. Well, let me at least make it the same over here. Then I won't get the black one. Yeah, because it's pretty gnarly looking. It did good, her line in it. To make it even. So they were over there squeezing oranges in the kitchen while we were getting, the game cards or something we were playing ready. And one of the kids, they were teenagers, one of the kids suddenly went, oh, this orange is bad. What's wrong with this orange? And I'm like, oh, let me see. I went over and they showed me this orange. I'm like, what? And they're like, oh, why is it looks like a tomato inside. It's so red. I'm like, oh, that's a blood orange. And they're like, it's a what? What's in that? Oh, no, it's just the orange. It's just red. They just thought, oh, that's bad. I'm like, no, that's the best oranges. Dad brought you the best oranges in the yard. Don't you dare throw that away. We only had one tree that was blood orange. You have 5 minutes. Oh, do we? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling away. Y'all gonna watch that. Almost about done. Alright then. Let's hustle it on up, because I don't want to miss that. I look forward to that all the time. Okay. Dry. Now, let's quickly put on. Thank goodness I already have the rest done. What am I looking for here? My concealer. I put the concealer on. Give my eyeshadow something to stick to. Then we will read our devotion. Ooh, that looks a little weird, doesn't it? And then we will go. Thanks for telling me. I wasn't even paying attention to the time at all. I'd be upset if I missed it. Alright, then we'll read our devotion and we'll be done. So, let me know if anyone needs any help. I will send the virtual catalog when we get it. Let me get the shimmery one here. They haven't sent it to us yet, but it was just this afternoon they told us our dates for launching. So let me also spray this. I'm so excited to order this stuff. I want the travel brushes. Not that I travel. I sit at home. But I still want them. There you go. Well, that's gold. And let me get some of that off. It's a little cray-cray. Okay, I think we can live with that, huh? And we're gonna live with it because we got to go. All right, let me read the devotion. It is the 26th day already, and we have 1 minute. Let's see if we can get 1 minute. Put black lippy in the corner 2 before the photo. Yep, and make the eyes the bright 2. Okay. You mean the bright yellow? Okay, we are reading Colossians 4:2. Devote yourself to prayer. Stay alert in it with thanksgiving. One of the reasons why prayerlessness is such an obstacle is because when Satan takes aim at us, none of the following will help to keep us out of a snare if we're not in constant communication with God. 1, discipline. At times of great temptation and weakness, discipline can fly like a bird out the nearest window. 2, past lessons. We don't tend to think straight when we get a surprise attack. 3, what is best for us. Human nature is far too self-destructive to choose what is best at our weakest moments. Prayer lets us walk in peace and victory, even when walking through a war zone. Yeah, and we always are walking in a war zone. Super, thank you. Holy Batgirl. Holy Batgirl. Yeah. Get the shark repellent. Oh, have you watched that movie where they do that? Robin, did you bring the shark repellent? That's in an old movie. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. I will see you on the Jewelry Live. Thanks for watching. Bye.